Hello, hello. Okay, I just want to make sure this is playing on the right page, which should be my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. I know it's a little early for me tonight. I'm going to a movie, so I wanted to do this and get it out there. Now, one thing I haven't talked about much is, that's why this video is just on Women Creating Healthy Lives, because it's a woman topic. And it is about some of the crazy things that can go on when you're in perimenopause. So with your period, right? With your cycle. And someone had also asked me about sex drive once, and I had never mentioned that. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. So when you are in, and no one told me this either, and that is what is so crazy. Now I hear a lot of women getting hysterectomies and stuff, especially in the States. In Canada, we don't tend to do that so much. So I was thinking, oh my God, this is crazy. Why so many? And now, so I've been over perimenopause and menopause for years now. But when I was going through it, right, all of a sudden, there were times I got these extreme pains and I ended up in the hospital. It felt these stabbing pains, like really bad. It wasn't even like cramps. It was just this severe pain. No cause, just came on, didn't seem to go away. And so I was taken to the emergency room twice with that. Nothing wrong. It just eventually faded away. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. There was nothing wrong with me. And so that was disturbing. And I didn't really know what was happening to me. So I didn't really even understand I was in perimenopause, because I was only like 43, right? I was young. And then what happened later on, when I was a bit older, once I knew I was in perimenopause, what started happening was, your period gets really, you get it 1 week, you get it for a long time, maybe 10 days, then you don't get it at all for 2 months, and then it comes back, but it's really light, and then it goes away, and then you're spotty for a few days, and it's just all over the place, right? It's here, there, everywhere. And then what can happen is it can get extremely bad, where like you can't even stand up, and you just flow. It's like push. And it's big, huge clots, and it's really horrible. And you lose a lot of iron. You can become very tired. Now, during perimenopause, like I have iron deficiency anyway, so in my 20s, I was having to take iron. So, of course, going through this heavy periods, oh my God, I was just like completely depleted. Right, completely depleted of so many things at that time, not enough nutrients, because I wasn't eating like I really should be. And that's why I'm so passionate about showing women also and helping them eat the right way. So I wasn't eating the right way. So of course I wasn't getting the right nutrients anyways. And so when I got this heavy periods, I was zonked out. Like, oh my God, I got so sick. I was in also adrenal fatigue, which is very, 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 very common for women in their 40s. Because you could have had a stressed life, like a really busy, quite stressed life before perimenopause, and then all of a sudden you're in menopause, you still have that stressed life, but now you cannot handle that much stress. Your body is going through a lot of changes. It just can't handle that. So it's almost like if you think about somebody who's sick, right? Somebody who's sick, so a lowered immune system, if they go around somebody with a cold, they will get sick. But if you, a healthier person, goes around someone with a cold, you may not get sick. Same, silly. Same with like perimenopause. The stress and if you have continuous stress in perimenopause, you cannot handle it anymore. You're not who you were before perimenopause, right? This is the simplified version. You are not. You cannot handle extra stress. Your body's already getting extra stress because of the changes, because the hormones are all over the place. You may not be eating right to support your hormones or feed your hormones properly. So anyways, stress is just magnified. And so then your adrenal glands, which are above your kidneys, what am I doing up here? They get overworked. They get tired, they get exhausted, and they actually stop working. They can stop working. That is when you feel like you hit the wall. You're so tired. You're so exhausted, you don't know how you make it through the day. I was there. I was a personal trainer. So I was a personal trainer, and I was going through that. And that is also when I got those extremely bad periods. I had to stand all day, walk around, and train people with exercises when I had that. But Luckily, most of my clients were women. And most of my clients were women around my age. I even worked with one who she started going through those heavy periods and she didn't know. And so I could actually tell her, this is just normal. You will be okay. Sometimes she had to cancel her training appointments because she could not stand up long enough. She had to stay at home. This is how bad it can get, you guys. You have to stay at home because you leak out so bad. But now they have, you might have to wear one of those diapers. And I am serious because I never did. And I had to put on 2 pads plus 2 pairs of underwear. Like, that's how serious. And go in the bathroom all the time. It does go away. Now, of course, I highly suggest you get checked out by your doctor to make sure that there's nothing real serious. But your doctors, for some reason, I don't know why they don't realize that this will just go away, right? And yes, it has effects on your energy, on your iron levels, on probably a whole lot of other levels in your body. But those levels are the result of you having this time where your body's getting rid of all this stuff. But it is a natural process. Some people have it worse than others. Some people never get that. It didn't last that long for me. I don't know how many periods I had that were that bad. I don't remember. But once I realized this is just normal, it's just total inconvenience. And then, it wouldn't come back for a while, and then it came back, and then eventually it was just gone. I never got my period again, and I never had any problems after that. Smooth sailing, no problems, right? Also because I eat really good. But know that if you all of a sudden have these heavy periods and the clots and or bad cramps again, it is just because of this hormonal change. Your body's shedding, your body's changing. You are now we're in another phase of life, right? We've gone past the young womanhood. Now we're into the wise women, right? We're a wise woman, right? We're changing. And so that part is really natural. My mom didn't tell me. No, I was not told this. I never knew about this. The books I read on menopause, I don't think it was there. So it's really crazy. It's really crazy. But I hope that helped you so that if anybody is having any of those problems, tired, fatigued, very low on iron, really extremely heavy periods or periods that are really light, then they go away, then they come back, and then they're here, then they're there, that is normal. But of course, for adrenal fatigue, make sure you go get checked out by a naturopath, a natural doctor. They have specific different tests, and they also treat you with natural products, and they treat the symptom. The cause, not the symptom. They treat the cause. They get to the cause, and they treat you naturally so that you just flow through it and you're not drugged up in any way. And when you try to get off certain synthetic drugs, right, you have withdrawal symptoms and your whole system gets all completely screwed up. So, okay, I'm just finishing this video, but go back and watch it because it's very, very, very important. And sex drive, I got to go right now, but sex drive, yes, your sex drive decreases, absolutely. You get vaginal dryness, that comes later on. You could take a cream, if anybody's in the US, they might be able to get an estriol, estriol cream. That might help for that, and also progesterone cream would help make sure they're natural, all natural, bioidentical hormones. You guys in the States are able to get things like that. We're not really able to. So, but it's hard to play around with those. You kind of don't want to trust them. So you want to see a naturopath or someone a compounding pharmacist, somebody who deals with those bioidentical hormones. But yes, you get really heavy periods, light periods, all over the board periods. You can get cramps again. You can get acne again. You can feel horrible. You can get extremely tired. Get checked out for adrenal fatigue and get yourself on supplements, and you need extra rest. It will not go away. So you have to deal with that. You may need extra iron. You need vitamin B12 if you're a vegan. You need D3s, vitamin D3, of course, right? Great, good multivitamin. You need lots more minerals when you're in this phase of life, a ton more minerals. All right, that's my video for tonight. Place your comments or questions below if you have any. And if you want to suggest another video for some other time, put it down below. Great. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.